I'm Craig Lee.
I'm Robb McGee.
And this is Real Talk with Robb and Craig on Thursday, the 15th of September. And we were just talking about off air that it was 36 years ago today that I went into the service.
Went into the United States Navy.
That is true. And Janet went in 1979. She's a whole lot older than we are.
Was the service around in 1979?
No, they were just starting it.
I just got a dirty look from Janet.
Well, sure. You and I both deserve it.
Hey, I've got a dad joke for us today. The joke of the week. Are you ready?
Yes.
No.
Craig, you know why the guy wasn't hurt when he got hit with a can of Coke?
No.
It was a soft drink.
Wow. What's the funniest place on earth?
I don't know.
The Bahamas. That is because
Did you hear that there?
We were just, I just looked it up. It was one of the world's funniest jokes.
Bahamas. We just got back from the Bahamas. Had a great time. Thank you once again to everybody watching, all of our clients, all of our referral partners for giving us the opportunity to go there. As it was President's Club for Gold Financial Services, and we were proud to be there.
The quote of the week is by Dwight Eisenhower. And it's better to have one person working with you than three people working for you.
Oh.
And you know what? I've kind of went around my whole career and said, nobody works for me. Everybody works with me.
Mm-hmm.
Janet, do you believe that?
Yes.
I think it's the truth.
Yeah.
And as emotionally draining as I can be for people, no one would want to work for me. I just think that's kind of going back 30 years ago when we first got into jewelry. Mm-hmm. And there was a book called Zapped, and it was about empowering people that work with you.
Never read it.
And it was a great book. They made us read it down in Texas. And it was a pretty cool little book about how you motivate people that work with you to take ownership and to take pride in what they do. And it's kind of carried me through. That's a good book. I should look it up and see.
Yeah.
Of course, then I went into... anyway, go ahead. We're going to start with all kinds of information about the market we're in today.
By the way, speaking of market today, congratulations to Jill and Grant Brothers. They're a couple of our clients who watch our show. They listed their home for sale, and it is sold, under contract.
Wow.
So it did not take long. Let that be a lesson to anybody out there thinking, oh, this market, it's passed me by. No, it hasn't. It's a good, strong market. It's just not a crazy seller's market like it was, and it was crazy, but it's a good market. So if you have questions about listing, if you have questions about buying, please call us. We'll tell you what the market's doing. Craig's going to give you some numbers right now.
Well, I just saw this. Did you know that August increased in active listings 26.6% over last year?
Wow.
And that's the whole across America.
That's a lot.
You know what I noticed on the way into work? There's a ton of places that are for sale. Mm-hmm. And there's more and more popping up all the time.
If you've been looking for a home and have been frustrated because there weren't choices for you, not enough homes on the market, look again. It is time to renew your search. There are more homes for sale right now than there have been in a long time. 26% is a big increase.
Yeah, it's huge. The negative pull of 75 basis points, the Fed rate, I can't read with glasses on. Hike later this month seems already priced into the market.
Right.
First off, I don't have regular TV. And so when we were in the Bahamas, I had regular TV. And I watched some of their talks about the news in the market and what the Fed is doing and trying to do. Yeah. And I had to turn it off. It is scary.
Yeah.
They're trying to just push rates.
Yeah.
And
all in an attempt to get inflation under control.
How does that get inflation under control?
Well, it all has to, everything is tied together. And the idea is if you make things more expensive, people buy less of it. If they're buying less of it, it causes prices to drop. So it controls supply and demand is the concept. It's always worked in the past. It'll probably work again. But what really is happening is here, prices are going up, and they're going up to the point where people are starting to say, you know what, I'm going to hold off on this because it's too much money. That causes prices to regulate and fall. So
I think it's a horrible way. You go on. You go and tell it.
All right, we have another thing to tell you. Another statistic that just came out, and again, this is I'm speaking specifically to anybody out there who is renting a home or an apartment who's thinking, I'm just going to wait. Interest rates are high. I'm just going to wait. Do you know how much rent went up from 2020 to 2022, a 2-year span? In the major metropolitan areas across this country, and it's worse in the Northwest than the rest of the country. Yeah,
I do.
He does know how much. Tell him, Craig.
39%.
39% increase in what you're paying in rent. Do not let interest rates dissuade you from buying a home. It is time for you to buy a home. You've gotten your credit in line. You've saved up your down payment. Don't wait. Your rent's going to continue to go up. Once you buy a home, we'll put you into a fixed rate mortgage. Your principal and interest payment will never change. In 30 years, it will still be the same, so you can budget it. You can't say that about rent, and as a matter of fact, you can almost guarantee the opposite. Your rent is going to go up, and it's continuing to go up. Buy. I know interest rates are higher than they were this time last year. I understand. Don't let it stop you from buying. You're passing up equity growth, and you're making yourself susceptible to a landlord raising your rent, and you have no choice in the matter. You're just going to pay what they determine, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's buy a home. Don't let interest rates delay you.
Yeah, as we're looking through some of our past clients, in 2018, rates were real close to where they are right now.
Yeah.
So it's not that huge of a difference.
They're not terrible.
No,
they're higher than we're used to, but yeah.
Read that. I think that's kind of a unique thing.
Recent data from the Federal Reserve shows that even as mortgage rates put a damper on demand, U.S. home equity in the second quarter grew to 29 trillion with a T, trillion dollars, which is a whopping 1.2 trillion more than just the previous quarter. What this is saying is home values are continuing to increase. If you haven't bought a home, you're missing that increase. If you already own a home, it is gaining you wealth because home values are going up. You want to be part of that. That's wealth that comes to you just from the simple fact of buying a home and doing nothing else other than owning a home. It's going to increase in value. That's going to build your wealth. Take advantage of that. These are huge numbers.
Yeah, when we just looked through about 20 of our past clients.
Yeah.
And there are $100,000+ in equity on every single one of them. I mean, it's a huge increase in for their money. I mean, it's just great. So if they're looking to do any kind of projects on their home or remodels, now's the time to pull some cash out.
Yeah, you've got that equity. Take advantage of it. Put it to work for you, and it's going to continue to grow. So you can remodel. Now you've added even more value to the home. You can pay off high interest credit cards. Now you've improved your monthly position. There's all kinds of things you can do when you have a home. It gives you options.
One of the things you could do is buy a Harley-Davidson.
You get a Harley-Davidson motorcycle.
That was people have watched this in when we were down in the Bahamas, which was it was the best company trip I've ever been on.
It was great.
It was nice that people in our company watch our little show.
Yeah, they came up and talked to us about it.
Goof on us a little bit about it. I'm going to say Laura Haynes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Thank you for being so kind. Your T-shirt is on the way.
We just sent off a T-shirt to Laura. And, by the way, would you like one? Look at it.
Wow.
It's beautiful.
It really is
It's got Craig and I on there. They're collector's items. You know how hard it is to get one of these T-shirts? You know what you have to do?
What do you have to do, Rob?
Ask us for one. We'll send it to you.
It's that easy?
It's that easy.
Wow.
You're seeing this on Facebook or YouTube. Put a comment. Send me a shirt. Here's my address.
Send it to me.
We'll send one to you.
Hey, I don't know if you noticed, but in this, I was still dyeing my goatee. and when the shirts actually came out, I said, hey, I'm no longer doing that because every year I'm Santa, and which is why I'm starting the beard already.
Yeah.
But I look so handsome with it dyed and about 30 years younger.
This is why it's a collector's item.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't look like that anymore.
I look nothing like that. You know, what was unique about the pictures we took in the Bahamas is me trying to figure out how I could not show my fat cheeks.
Yeah, good luck.
It didn't work.
Yeah, let me know if you ever figure that out. I'll do the same thing.
I didn't. It was the greatest trip that I've ever been on, and I want to say thank you to Mike and Maritza Goldman.
Thank you.
They really set the stage for a great company, a great work atmosphere, and everybody that was down there that was nice to us. Thank you, which was everybody. And I'll tell you, if you ever think the customer service has gone out of the away, I don't know why it was so hard for me to say that. The place we stayed, which was the Grand Hyatt Baha Mar, every single person who worked there was unreal. They were the nicest. Whatever they could do,
friendly, accommodating. We asked directions. Hey, do you know how to get to this? Come on, I'll take you.
Yeah.
You know, there was nobody was like, oh, I think it's over there. They walked us to, and it was a big place because we got lost a lot. So they took us right to where we needed to be.
It was awesome. You should, if you ever get a chance, go. It's one of the world's funniest places too.
Bahamas.
Yeah. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. It is the Lee-McGee Real Talk channel on YouTube. The more, I don't know what it does, the more people subscribe. We don't get paid for any of it.
No. We just like to see. We hope we're giving information that's useful to folks. We love to see people.
We're people helping people.
Yeah.
That's what we like to do. Go to www.realtalk.mortgage. That'll take you right to our YouTube channel. Please let us know if you want one of these amazing t-shirts. You'll love them. They're great. You could sleep in them. You could wash your car in them. You could wash your car with it.
And when we send it to you, take a picture of you wearing it and send it to us.
Oh, that's a great idea.
We'll post it.
We'll post it.
Yeah.
I think that's all we got.
That's it.
I'm Craig Lee.
I'm Robb McGee.
And that's Real Talk with Robb and Craig.